Hello and welcome to another episode of Fairly Fiber Fun. Today we're going to talk about the Targhee Debouillet fleece, and please correct me if I am pronouncing it wrong. Looked it up on the internet and only found one way to pronounce it. But this is some of the washed fleece in my new basket I got from the farmer's market. Isn't that gorgeous? The lady that makes this, her name is Rhonda, and she lives in my town. So these are the washed locks, and the gorgeous white fleece. There's some vegetable matter here. So what I've been doing is taking a section. I've already skirted this fleece and removed a lot of the neps and noils and whatnot that I could find easily. There's still some in here probably, but most of it's been removed. So I just pick it to open it up and let the trash fall out, because there is some trash in here. And then it goes in my bag of picked fiber. So I'll do that again. This has got little sticks and things in it. So I just pick it, usually really fast like this. I like to do this while I watch TV, because then I'm not thinking about how much I have to do, and before I know it, it's all done. Once it's picked, I take my dog brushes and I load up some. Not too much, because if it's too much, you can't card it properly. I start at the tip and work my way up the brush, gradually stretching out the fibers and getting them to line up. And I just keep going. And more dirt will fall out during this process. And sometimes I'll find some more neps and noils and go ahead and remove them. 3 to 5 passes with the carders is usually all that's required. If I find neps, I take them out and put them in my nifty little baggie, keep them safe. These are some of the neps I dyed up with black cherry Kool-Aid. And I didn't stir the Kool-Aid in all the way, so there's some really dark spots there, almost black. And then there's some almost white parts there. So it's going to be pretty. So I've got this ready to go. And I'll show you what I've been doing. I remove it from the carder, and I'm going to set it down on my lap and just start rolling it from the end that was hanging off the carder towards me. That end was towards the camera, and I just rolled it towards me. And then I keep rolling it over my leg, and it stretches out a bit. And that makes a very loose row log, and I like this better than using needles or anything like that. It's very easy to spin. And then I put it in a box. And right now, I did a bunch of these last night. So I got about 60 of them in here already. I'm just going to slip that in there with them. Now, what I'm going to do with the dyed bits, and the reason I dyed them, is I want to make a tweed yarn. So I'll load up my carder like I normally do. And I'm going to card like I normally do. It's kind of fun once you get the hang of it. It can be a bit difficult to learn how at first, especially with these puny little dog brushes. And there's a few little bits and pieces I'm going to slip in my bag. Okay, now I have, well, I got a piece of trash in here. Now I have a carder loaded with well-carded fiber. I'm going to take a tiny bit of the red. It's a teeny tiny bit. I'm going to put a little bit here and a little bit there. And then I'm going to card it some more, but not much. Just one more time. There, I got a tiny bit of red in there. I might need more, I don't know. I've never done this before, so we're experimenting today. Take it off the carder like I usually do. Now you can see the red. There's a little bit on this side, more on the other. So I'm going to roll it up just like I did before. So I'm rolling this up like I did the other one. And now you can see there's little bits of red. So when this gets spun up, it should have little bits and pieces of red in it. Now I think I'll give it a try and see how it goes. Here's my sample spin on my drop spindle. So get it going here. I want the neps. There's a beautiful little red nap right there. Roll it up on my spindle. I didn't give myself enough of a leader. Another nap. Maybe I need some more of those naps. So I've got a long stretch of no red at all. It's very easy to spin. This fiber is incredibly soft and bouncy. All right, I'm going to spin up the rest of this and then I'll be back. Okay, here I've got that little bit all spun up. You can see little bits and pieces of the fiber in there, the red fiber in there. Now I want to see how it's going to do plied. Just because I'm really curious. Okay, I'm rolling up an Indian plying bracelet. I'm not going to use all of the fiber on the spindle, just some of it. I'm going to ply it against the natural. So I'll do about, I don't know, 8 more wraps. Try and get it as even as I can. We'll see. I'm going to keep dropping the spindle. Okay, that should do. I'm going to make sure both ends are coming off the front of the hand. And I'm just going to tie a little knot in the end of this so I can hook it onto the, grab it with the hook of my spindle. Oh, that's way overspun. Let's try that. Am I untwisting it? No. Okay, I'm purposely over applying this because I like it over applied. I'm going to leave it on the hook and just roll it around my spindle like that. It's really awkward. I usually use the other hand. I'm frowning because I can't figure out which direction to spin it. Yeah, I'm doing it right. Wrong hand, I'm all backwards. My left hand doesn't know how to roll the yarn up on the spindle. My right hand doesn't know how to do that, and my right hand doesn't know which direction to flick it. But actually, this gives my right arm a break from being up above my head. Oh, that should be good. I'm going mostly by sight right now. Ah, come on. And this won't take much longer. Setting the hook on my leg right now and then just twirling it against my leg, and that seems to be helping a bit. So my right hand just does not want to do right. I'm doing it this way. The notches in the spindle really do make a difference, especially when the spindle gets more full. I'm putting way too much twist in this, but that's okay. Most of it will wash out. Most of it will relax during the bath. Come on, stay on my knee. There's a little bit of naps that are trying to come out, trying to get them to wrap around with the plying twist. There we go. Hold on a second. I'll be done shortly. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to make a little loop with my arm. It would be nice if it would stay. And there we go. We have a very short, tiny skein of tweed yarn. There we go. So I'll do some more experimenting with this method and see what I like. I might add another color to the neps, and I'll make more. There's a nice little bit of color right there. And then I'll knit up a little sample and let you guys see. But this is something I want to do for the Tour de Fleece, one of the Tour de Fleece challenges that we're going to be doing. Might work better to ply this against itself, do all of it with a little bit of neps in it, or it might be better to do it the way I just did. But I'll play around with it and let you guys know what I'm going to do. So that's how I'm prepping this fleece for Tour de Fleece. Thanks for watching, guys.